Hello, my name is Emmett Stone and this is a Word Facts video. Before we begin, it is important to note that the ideas that will be discussed relate to an individual speaker and not a listener. Obviously, both are important and necessary for linguistic communication, and so this is therefore not a criticism of political correctness in general, but instead an acknowledgement of its possible limitations to change the mind of a speaker in the short term. This is not a suggestion to use political incorrectness, nor a suggestion to tell it like it is. The aim of political correctness is to prevent bullying and other offensive language from being used and instead replace those words with words that are seen as impartial. This is done out of consideration for people belonging to marginalized groups in an effort to make them feel more comfortable. However, there are some unintended consequences that can arise from this. According to the linguist Ben O'Neill, political correctness creates a cycle of replacing dysphemisms, or words that are seen as more negative, for neutral terms or even euphemisms, which then need to be replaced by more euphemisms once they gain negative connotations. This is because the ideas behind the words do not change, even though the words themselves used to describe any given concept, deemed politically correct or incorrect, stay the same. An example of this cycle can be seen with the words moron, retard, or idiot, which used to be seen as neutral or even medical terms, but are now used exclusively as insults. Today that's been replaced with mentally challenged, mentally disabled, and other such terms. But the concept of the cycle of constantly replacing dysphemisms for more neutral terms suggests that words like mentally disabled will eventually stop having the neutral tone that they carry and instead be used as insults exclusively. In this way, a concept such as mental disability still carries the same negative connotations, and until that idea is changed in the mind of the people, the language that is used will not affect the way that the speaker considers the subject once they gain negative connotations. This is because, therefore, the ideas political correctness does not help to change the mind of the speaker to be more progressive, and instead only changes the word that is used to convey the same topic that will likely become an insult given enough time. Moreover, O'Neill suggests that political correctness directs people to use even less information than they would otherwise. This is not to say that the goal of political correctness is a bad one and should be abolished, but just to be mindful, it is important to realize that political correctness does change the way that people interpret language that is spoken to them, and this will be discussed in a Part 2 video.